Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the EJ and Dave podcast. I'm going to be, of course, joined by Dave, which would be a bit stupid if I'm not with him because it's the EJ and Dave podcast. You all right, Dave?
I'm fantastically well, sir. How are you?
I'm struggling a bit today. I'm going to be honest.
What? Oh, what's
Oh God,
wrong?
it's hitting now. My cough is getting worse. I don't know
Oh,
if
you
you.
poor thing.
The last few weeks I've had a bit of a cough, and it's just getting worse today, or gotten worse today. So yeah, that's been fun. So I've literally I don't think I've recorded anything since build off. And normally I'd be recording stuff all week. So yeah, I've not really wanted to just because of my voice. But yeah, I thought this is a good way to put myself back in with an hour-long podcast. But you know, anyway, yeah.
I don't want to know you to get hurt. God, why am I being so nice to you for?
No, it's all right. We're it's normally just God, what's happened now? Normally I'll cough, my voice will go funny, like it's happened now, and then I'll cough again, and it'll go back normal. So I'll keep alternating every couple of hours. I'll keep alternating between like this, how I'm talking now, where I sound like an old man, to where where I'm talking like a bit normal. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully coughing fit over. Brilliant way to start. What have you been up to this week, Dave?
Nothing major. I've done build off. I'm now
You've done build
editing
off.
that,
Yes.
which I upload.
How did you find that?
First one was weird.
Weird. Weird how?
Yeah, it's just like just the process of how to do it. It's been taking me a couple of times to get it to the way I like it.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's a bit more involved than Lovely Rowdies.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you prefer it over Lovely World?
I'm undecided at the minute.
Mm. We're going through a bit of a weird patch with the Lovely World, aren't we? Because like there's a bit where there's a few of the videos which are like split up and they need like merging, and there's the 700th episode. So there's like a few which I'm editing at the minute, and there's a few which you're editing. So we keep like switching between. So soon up there'll be a few which I'll have edited. But yeah, it's
I think I've got
it's
quite a few Lovely Rowdies to do over the weekend.
mm,
I
I'm
can't say I'm looking forward to the trivia trove ones.
well, it's just building it. You're doing. I'm doing the. I'm actually doing two in a row there. I'm doing the what do you call it, and the video before the tournament, if you can remember what I'm on about, and the actual tournament itself. Just because there's some
I think
voices in the
so.
actual tournament that I need to do,
Yeah.
and in the video before. So yeah, I'll be doing that. I think didn't we say that we needed to re-record that video?
I hope not, but I've got a horrible feeling you might be right.
I don't think it was the tournament. I think it was the one before that we said we needed to record, which was fine because that was easy to record, and I wasn't really happy with it anyway. Like my, quite ironically, my voice was going in it, so hopefully I'll have time to get rid of my cough before then.
I think I'm going to put them into.
But yeah, so yeah, how did you find your first build off, apart from weird? or is that it? Was it?
Right. There's
You're sorry.
more in depth. There's more you have to do for it.
Yeah, it's a lot more involved.
Mm.
And,
So it's just a case of getting into the rhythm of doing it and finding the best way to do so.
yes, yeah,
So when I do next week's one, there's going to be a few things I do differently already on it. I think I'm going to record my footage and get the audio done for that. Make that as a separate one. Do the same for you. And then just merge them
and then edit them and
into
then
the,
edit the actual
into the
piece
main.
separately.
You have to include the intro, the announcement of who's won, then what we're building, and then do my perspective, your perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite it's a pain in the ass. There's I think maybe you can start to see why a lot of the weeks were late because I'd leave it until the morning and then
Yeah.
yeah, just because yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
There's already a few things I want to do. I want to try and do different if I can.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I would have liked if you were editing? The do you remember the old Star Wars videos? The Lego Star Wars playthrough.
Vaguely.
I would have loved for you to play that to edit that. Sorry.
I'd love. I'm going on a side touch subject a bit. I wish I could have played that alongside you because I love the Lego games,
Yeah, yeah.
especially
I
the
do
original
want to.
style.
You what? Sorry.
Especially the original one they did. The 6 originals when when it was first thing when it first came out.
I'm going to be honest. I preferred this one. I went into it because I saw that a lot of people didn't like the new one, or thought the other one was miles better. Because I remember we were looking at reviews for it, and do you remember?
Yeah.
You were saying that people don't really like it, and so I was going into it thinking I'll play it, but I'll probably prefer the other one. And then I was like, wow, okay, this not only does it look better, sound better, and feel better, but it the level design is really good. And I was like, if you remember, I was like creaming me knickers over it for the whole series.
Yeah. It's just a shame you couldn't do it as a co-op. I think it was the case.
Yeah, that was why we didn't do it. But yeah, I would love to go and play some of the other ones. So I'm definitely looking into that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, any new ones they bring out as well. So stay tuned on the channel if you like Lego games, because I'm not done with them. Definitely far off. I would also maybe at some point if they bring out because do you know apparently they're bringing out like another trilogy of Star Wars films.
I hope not. But I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they're bringing out 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
With Palpatine.
I
But
think
yeah,
sometimes they just need to learn to leave things alone.
yeah. But at the same time, it does mean that we're going to get another Lego game. So I can do an I can. Do you
Yeah,
remember like before
I
the
think
one that
the
came
same
out
goes
now?
to them.
Oh, sorry, go on.
To be fair, I was going to say it's the same with them because I think they've kind of exhausted them now.
Well,
We've got Lego Star Wars, Indiana Jones they did.
Yeah,
Although I admit the Harry Potter ones were fantastic.
I started the Batman one. I played a few of them and I never recorded them just because it was like before I had YouTube.
Yeah.
So they were like on the 360. So I've got like somewhere Lego or the Lego Movie.
I've got Lego Batman.
Yeah, I've got that
I
one
think
as well.
I've got Lego Movie. I can't remember which console I've got it on.
I've got it on the 360. But yeah, I'm gonna go and play any more that come. Have they done Rogue One?
Don't know.
Mm.
The only
If
ones
they've
I've
done
got
them,
is
I'm definitely playing all the Star Wars Lego ones because
yeah.
I'm a Star Wars geek anyway. So, like I've got the original films on VHS, like so. But yeah, I really want to play the if they've got it or if they bring it out, Rogue One and Solo. And then maybe I can go play some other ones.
Yeah.
But I was saying this to Sam after the last podcast. I don't know if you were there at that point because you left and then me and Sam stayed and chatted for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
afterwards. But I was saying I've been considering like starting a new channel for a while and like just doing like so keeping the one that I've got now and doing like and keeping it as just Minecraft and then doing like another one just completely unrelated and do it like no Minecraft at all. So like because then I could do like Halo and like stuff like that.
Well, why not just rebadge your second channel you got now and do that?
See, the thing is with the second channel is that's like it's too like associated with the one that like with the channel I've got now with like all the behind the scenes videos and like this and that. Whereas I'd rather like a new one. It's a completely fresh start,
Yeah.
and it's also like this one is like. Whereas that one, I'm starting and I've got all the knowledge that I've got now, and I've got all the equipment I've got now. Because like back when I started like this one and the other channel, I was filming my TV with my iPad, and
Yeah, I
it's an
remember
iPod
watching
then.
something.
Yeah, so I'd like, and now I've got like a proper like setup. So I'd rather I kind of want to like start a channel like that, start it on a higher note, and I could do some of the
Yeah.
Lego games, like I said, Halo, and like I've got Sonic Frontiers, which I've never played. I've got Ark, which I said I was going to play through with someone, and then we just never did. So I might do that, and we can do a series on that. But
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront, all these games that I bought intending to do like a let's play on, and then I just never did
Yeah.
because I'd like to do games where I can like um do like a mixture of like story, so like Journey for example. I can do like them
Yeah.
ones, so that's like a shorter game, but then I can also do ones that are like matchmaker because the ones that I
Yeah.
like I don't have to be like too committed to. Because if I'm doing it as like not like because obviously the EJ Robbo is like that's going to be the main channel. Um, and then if I do like say like 3 videos a week or something on the other one, and maybe I just do like 3 different games. I can do like one video on Halo, one video on. I'd love to do a reaction video on Overwatch 2. I remember right. I don't even know if he'd be interested in it. A guy called Ethan. I used to do like 1v1s against him on Overwatch 2 as like a series. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, I wonder if he'd be interested in like rebooting that series, but on like the other channel. I don't
Find
even know
out.
if he still plays it. Yeah, I'll have to message him. But yeah, it'd be yeah, it's just stuff like that, like basically like experiment a bit, just because like I've kind of mentioned this a bit now, but I'm a bit bored with Minecraft. Like I'm enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I was. So I want to branch out, and I just want to like a fresh start kind of thing.
Your options open, so to speak.
Yeah, and also like I've also got in the back of my head like, you know, if I start a new channel now with all this and it's on like different games, then I've got like more audience, and you know, there's the like the whole thing of like, oh, you know, I could that could potentially become like a bigger channel, and I could, you know, make money and you know, and all that.
Yeah.
It'd be quite difficult to start up, but you know.
But talking about Minecraft, have you heard? Did you hear the announcement yesterday?
No, I don't look. I don't care. But go on, what was it?
They're introducing 8 new rules to the game.
Rules?
Wolves, doggos.
Oh, sorry, I think you said rules.
No.
Okay, go. What are they?
They're going to be found in different biomes.
Yeah, I
Some are
saw
going to
that
be
coming a mile off.
and some will just be on their own.
Okay.
I'll send you X's video because I can't remember off the top of my head what ones they're going to be. But if you bear with me, I'll see if I can find out. Right, so we're getting a... I can't see, that's too small. I think it's rusty. We got all the regular ones. Black, ashen, snowy, striped, woods, spotted, and chestnut.
All right. So that's going to be good for all the animal fanatics.
Oh, just means I'm going to have to collect more in Lovely Vale. I'm going to need a bigger place for all my...
Yeah. I think maybe as they gradually die off, I'll get one of a different breed.
I think it's a really good idea. And it's something they should have done years ago.
Yeah. Did they have the doggy armor?
Yeah, that's coming in the next update.
Right, okay. What is the
next
update?
Week? 120.80 drops next week, and it's going to add the armadillos, the armor, the new variants, and the armadillo shoot, where you pronounce it.
The what? Armadillo?
Yeah.
How have I not heard anything about this?
Right, the armadillo is going to drop a shoot, SCUTES, which is what you're going to use to make the dog armor.
Right.
Which is going to protect your dogs. In your case, that's a really, really good thing.
No,
and
it's
then
only a really good thing when Callum's in the world.
Well, yeah, bloody murdering git. And then the shoots, where we pronounce them, they repair the armor. So like the Iron Golem, when he's starting to look a bit raggedy, you just feed him some iron bars, and it repairs him. It repairs his health.
All right.
That's going to do the same with the dog armor. And apparently the dog armor is going to be strong enough to protect it from creeper class. So, Callum, that's good news for you. You won't kill any more dogs.
Because you can still play with no sound then, for some reason.
Hey?
Yeah, right. You know the reason that me dog died was because Callum had no bloody sound on. Why is he playing with no sound? Use his
But
bloody headphones.
in fairness, you wouldn't hear a creeper anyway
You what?
until it's too late. You don't
Yeah,
hear
you hear
creepers
it
until it's
sizzle and you can leg it.
yeah,
Because it
but it
wasn't
doesn't
even
always
in his,
work out.
he wasn't even in his inventory. He could have just like legged it.
Oh, I don't know what to do now.
Why do you not know what to do?
Well, I'm going to go to bed.
In the game, I hope.
No, I just don't know if I'm just going to go to sleep. No, I'm working on my roof and I can't get it to look right.
Wow. Yeah, I'm still destroying that woodland mansion. Third episode in a row. Oh!
Just what's wrong? You all right?
You know, you know how we've just been going on about how it's easy to run away from a creeper explosion with your sound on.
Have you just got? Has one just gone kaboom?
Yeah, with all my sugar boxes.
Oh dear me!
It's all right. It's only one of them got blown up. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Callum, I forgive you now. Yeah, what were we on about?
I was just trying to start. I'm doing my roof on my
Yeah.
mansion, but I can't get it to look right.
Right. You're it looked all right the other day.
Yeah, because where the roof is going to be, that's going to be where, in theory, where the servants would sleep.
Right.
So it's just literally the design I'm trying to do.
So basically where you're gonna sleep.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The first three floors are going to be where the family would occupy.
Right.
And the basement's going to be where all the servants work, the kitchens and God knows what.
Yeah.
And the top bit in the roof is where they sleep.
Right.
But I've slightly designed it differently to the rest of their house. Because at first it was going to just be decorative, but then I changed my mind.
What the servants' quarters?
Yeah. So it's just going to be decorative, and nothing was going to be in it.
Right.
But now I'm doing this, I'm not sure what to do with it now.
Oh. You'll have to raise it up a bit. Obviously.
Well, it's 3 blocks high, so that's plenty high enough.
All right. Okay. I don't know. I'll come out. I'll come over and have a look. This looks all right. Maybe add some deep slate like pillars to break up the copper.
What I'm thinking is either keep changing it like this or having it like this so they're separated.
Separated. It's yeah, adds way more depth.
Yeah.
He's speaking like a proper builder, as if I know what I'm on about. Quite proud of myself.
You got much on for the weekend?
This weekend,
Yeah.
why did I say it like that? This weekend? You having a bloody laugh? This weekend? No. I don't think so. Oh, it's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I'm going to see me nan and granddad on Mother's Day, and I think we're going out for a meal.
Oh, so you're not spending the day with your poor mum?
Well, yeah, but I'll be with her mum as well.
Mm.
And then my dad's going to be with Big Doreen as well. Have you seen my Instagram post?
I haven't, no. What's she done
have
now?
Have a look at it now.
When did you post it?
Earlier today.
Who does she think she is? Is Eric Clapton?
The what?
I'd say, who does she think she is? Eric Clapton?
Yeah. Yeah, Big Doreen rocking it up. I think I put the caption.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. I said to her, I was playing the guitar for her and she said, "Oh, can I have a go?" I was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" So I gave it to her. I obviously knew she can't play. So I was just thinking, what's she going to do with this? And she's holding it. She's pulling that face. I said, just keep that face on. And I got my phone out, and she was like, "What are you doing? Are you taking a picture, or are you taking a film?" I think she said. I was like, "Yes, I'm taking a digital film."
How's she doing now? Is she okay?
She's she's doing a lot better. You know how they put her in the? Did I tell you about they put her as in a different place for 6 weeks?
No.
Oh, well, they put her in a different place for 6 weeks just because of how she was, and they were seeing if it was the
Yeah.
tablets. And so
Well, is
anyway,
this a different place to live, or
the what?
is this a different place for her to live, or is she
Yeah, to
still in
live
hospital?
like just on like respite though.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was meant to be staying there for 6 weeks, but then but now she's saying, "Oh, I like it here. I've made a load of friends," and she's like, normally she's going like she's nodding off at like half 8, and she's just like
Yeah.
forcing herself to stay up at 10 o'clock. Well, the other week she rung me dad at like 10:30. I say, "Oh well, I'm gonna head up now because I've just seen the time. I've been downstairs watching TV with the girls."
That's fantastic, though, when you think about it. It's doing a stay. It's
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
doing a. Is
Yeah,
it possible she can stay, or?
well, she's I think she said that she wants to stay. When she first got there, she was obviously, "Oh, this isn't where I live," all that. But
Yeah.
they did tell her, like, they didn't just take her.
Is it?
They
Is
just
there?
turn
Are
up
there
there.
staff
She's
there
like,
24 hours a day to keep an eye on them? I would imagine there is.
sorry.
I'd imagine they're staffed as well.
Yeah, it's like 24/7. It's like I think it is just like a home. But yeah, she's loving it there. She's made loads of friends. So
Oh, good on her.
yeah, every time she leaves to go to my dad's, she's like, "Oh, I best tell the girls."
Oh, bless her. Oh, good luck to her then.
Yeah, she seems to be loving it.
Must be a great relief.
She's not been phoning me dad 20 million times a day as well, so he's He's not grumpy.
It must be
anymore.
relaxing for him.
Yes,
Well, he's
it
still
is.
grumpy because he's his son, but he's just
Fine.
only slightly less grumpy.
Yeah, he's slightly less grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're both a lot happier now.
Excellent news. I'm very pleased to hear that for them both.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, here's a question. How do you think? Okay, right. This is going out before the build off, the last one that we recorded, that you've edited, is going out. How do you think the votes are going to go?
Second thing.
Here we go. Here's a new segment, right? We can try and predict how the build-off votes are gonna go. I reckon. I think it's gonna be. I think
it's going to be another close one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close, but I think I'm gonna win. Just because I did the armor stand as well.
You are smart.
You're the one who's always going on about doing bloody armor stands, then you never bloody do them.
So you don't have the mod on there, and I don't have 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
no,
I got
but
a new
you don't
mod.
need 20 minutes to do an armor stand. You don't need mods either.
You do to do it properly. Do you not watch Zombie Cleo?
No. I watched Green's video where she was doing the thing, but I'm not. I'm a bit an advocate for like doing as much stuff in vanilla as you can, especially with doing like YouTube and that. Like if you're not doing like YouTube and sod it, but like if you're doing stuff with mods and
I think if you're doing a proper survival let's play, I don't think so.
Yeah, or if we're doing like build off or something, like if we're spending ages fiddling with like mods and menus and that, it's just not fun.
We're not going to do it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to start extending the time. But like just vanilla Minecraft, I'd say 20 minutes go, and it's like brilliant. Okay.
But if you're doing something like on a realm where you can build what you like,
yeah, like if you're doing something like Hermitcraft, where it's just like mates messing.
Yeah.
Do whatever. But like, as well as that, if you said, oh, it's vanilla Minecraft, oh, but I'm using like Matica to do this, it's like what? Well, you like, as to quote Mumbo, you're printing a build. But like, also as well, like if you're just using like mods to like get extra wood types or like vertical slabs, and it's like,
I think there would be some mods that I would use. They don't add anything to the game, but they're quite useful. So you can get ones where if a player's away from the keyboard, it shows up a different colour on the menu, so you can easily identify that.
Yeah.
There's some that, when you're wearing armour, it reduces the amount you're wearing, so your skin still shows.
Right.
So if you're really...
See, the thing is, though, I'd if I was using a mod, the one I'd use is like it adds a new dimension, or it does something completely new, because then I can do like a series exploring it and try and defeat like bosses and that. I wouldn't want to do like that fiddly stuff, just because I'm just happy with I'm not happy with the way Minecraft is, but like I don't mind Minecraft the way it is now. So why am I going to go and add a load of stuff?
Yeah, because I have got some good mods on the Hermitcraft server.
You what?
They got some good mods they do use on the on Hermitcraft.
On Hermitcraft, yeah. Like the away from keyboard one, but that's only really useful on a big server like that.
Yeah.
Like if you're just on a single player world, there's no real point in asking it.
Animations for the animals. I don't know which one it is, but that one's nice. I like that one.
I've never seen that, to be honest.
Not all hermits have got it on, but some have. It just makes the animals a bit more realistic. And the same with the villagers.
All right.
I mean, that would be a good mod to make the villagers less stupid.
Do you remember that one that Green had in like season 7? And it was like the villagers were like speaking. Hello.
Oh yes, that was so annoying.
That was really funny. I want that.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, right? I know there's like a million tutorials and that. I've got no idea how to install a mod. I've got no idea how
No.
to install a skin. I remember, like, I made my skin, and I was like, brilliant. Like, how the bloody hell am I meant to get this on the game now? It's so confusing. It's not like, say, like on the console edition, where, okay, like, say I wanted the text pack on Java edition, right? I'd have to download it, and then you gotta like put it somewhere in the files.
Yeah, I've got that problem to do somewhere.
I don't even know how to do it. But on console edition, it's literally you press a button and it's on, and you press another button and it's off.
I mean, pretty much on Bedrock it is fairly easy. You just download it in.
Yeah, Bedrock's much better than Java on the skins and
Yeah.
that, but it's still not perfect.
No, I think Java skins are a lot harder because you have to design them yourself and then import them in. Because you can't bring your skins you create from the Bedrock to Java, which I think is a shame.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to. But on Java, they got this program called CurseForge, which you can use to import mods. So I've got to try and get my head around that one to see how I do that. Because as I was saying earlier, they got a new Armor Stand mod pack, which I want to try and use. So when I was watching Grian's video this week, he did a really bit. Yeah. No, this was Grian's. This was one we posted this week where he built something.
Yeah, I know, but like Cleo did he did the thing under the
ground.
Cleo
did it, but this was an Armor Stand. This is something Grian did himself.
Oh.
And he built a car park for this building. I won't say what it is. And he used signs, placed signs underneath on underground, and he put a carpet on top, and the fence, the signpost showed through the top. And I thought, because I'm making a city on Bedrock, I thought that looks really good. That'd be fantastic to make yellow lines to use the bamboo sign. So I tried it in Bedrock and I couldn't get it working.
Yeah, so that's not a mod, that's a feature.
Yeah, I know it's that, but it doesn't work on Bedrock. I couldn't get it working on Bedrock.
Yeah, I know. I used it in the the music shop that I've got.
Yeah.
I used it in that, and it's yeah, and it broke when I moved to Bedrock.
Yeah. So it's really annoying because I thought, oh, that'd be really good to do yellow lines on my roads.
Yeah, and yeah.
But I can't do it.
It's the parity changes are really annoying.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy that. But I can do it in Java, so if I can get the mod pack working on Java for the armor stands and some other bits, I might do the city in that.
All right.
But it depends what else I can use. There's pros and cons to it.
Yes, yeah.
You've seen my city building. You've seen I'm doing it with the True Realism resource pack.
Yeah.
And it just adds another texture to the palette, and it looks really nice.
Well, could you
So I
do
was
it with
trying to find.
shaders? Or would that be
Well,
just
I was just.
laggy?
I've got. Well, I've got to find something that's similar. Then I've got to see if it runs on my PC. So I've not got the most powerful
Have you got
PC for Java.
Optifine?
No.
Well, why didn't you try Optifine?
I've literally not tried anything, to be honest, because in the past I've not been able to really run Java whatsoever. It was just
Yeah,
far too laggy,
yeah,
basic.
but Optifine just like gets rid of lag.
Yeah, but since I've got my new laptop, I can play it more. So
Yeah,
it's something I want to get into and delve into. So Optifine is something I can do, and it's just seeing what else I can get from it.
yeah.
Because I think
Optifine apparently it really like increases performance, so you can
yeah,
you do that, you should be all right.
it's a case of downloading it, which isn't an issue. But as you were saying earlier, how you get it to run on the system, because it's not always easy.
Yeah, especially not on yours. Bloody hell.
Yeah. So I think Java is a very, very good version.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I think Bedrock is slightly better, but I've not really played much on. I think single player maybe Java, but like multiplayer, like with
I think,
because you
yeah,
don't need to get servers
I
and
think
that.
it depends what you want from it.
Yes.
I think for a single player, I agree with Bedrock's good. But if you're really into building, then I think Java's probably better because you can do more with it.
Yeah.
As we were just talking about, with the carpet and sign thing, that looks so good, and it just adds that little extra to your builds.
Yeah.
But the downside is there's more resource packs available probably on Bedrock, and it's easier to install. You just purchase them from Marketplace, download them, and bingo, it's pretty much done. So running it is a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the other perk is the stuff on Java is pretty much always free, whereas stuff on Marketplace you have to pay for.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all like on the internet, isn't it, with Java?
Yes, Vanilla Tweaks is the best one. But this
Is that
Curse
the one
Forge
that
is
X
something.
does?
Yeah, it's just the Curse Forge is a new one on there. I've got to try and get used to it.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of like mods and that. The same guy I was talking about actually before. I used to do the Overwatch one-on-ones against 1v1s. He was the one who suggested Minecraft, and he said, "Oh, why didn't you get Minecraft? It's it's good. You can do all this, you build, and you can get mods." I was like, "Okay, great." So I got it on the 360, the one version where you couldn't get mods at the time. So I went back in, and I was like a few days later, I was like, "What's all this stuff about mods? You can't get mods." He was like, "You can." What version did you get? I got on the Xbox 360. Oh, yeah, no, mods don't work on that one. Could have bloody said. But yeah, I've never really been a big fan of what do you call it?
So I do know what you mean, but I also kind of like using mods as well. But it depends what they are.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And it depends on
you
the
can't like the mod where you spawn with 1,000,000 diamonds in your inventory.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be a good mod, wouldn't it?
No, not really.
It'd be good for the economy in this world, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think I'll go and fly around and see what's been happening.
I don't really pay much attention to it. I've mainly I've been switching between my base and whatever build I'm destroying that day.
Hmm.
In the last few weeks, I've been on the complete other side to the of the world, to the shopping district. So I haven't really had a chance to see what's going on. But yeah, I have actually been enjoying getting back into this community world. We were talking about it a bit last week with Sam, and he said it was difficult to get back into, which I think is true. But I also think I also
Yeah.
have been in, like, when I've been on here and just chatting and just like mindlessly digging like I am now. I've I don't know, it's been nice, but I've still got a hell of a lot of work to do, and then I've got to start my base, or I guess
Yeah.
finish my base. I am tempted to get rid of the island that I did completely, to be honest.
Well, where your base is.
Yeah, I was going to get rid of the tower, but I don't know if I'm happy with the island. Maybe it just needs a bit more detail. With, like, I can try and do some more detail, and then yeah, I'll just try adding more detail, to be honest. And then if
Yeah.
I need to, I can just get rid of it, which is all right because I can make a podcast out of it. Did I tell you um I think I mentioned it in the last podcast with Sam. But I spoiled something. So yeah, Easter special. We've got a guest on. It's Sam. So yeah, that's gonna be the Easter special, our first guest. And then but yeah, so we recorded that last Sunday, or not last Sunday, the Sunday before, as this is going out. And yeah, we kind of mentioned it then, but I've completely finished we've completely finished the 360 farewell. There's no more of that to record. Even like all the mini games and that are finished. So that's quite sad. But yeah, we've still got like stuff to record on the 360.
It's kind of weird talking about it because it's only really just started on your. You've only really just started uploading. It's still
Yeah,
in the very
we
early
started
stages.
recording it in July, so it's not even been a year. Whereas the other one was like 18 months.
Oh no, you've been recording it for longer than that.
No,
because there's ones where you were talking about Easter.
oh, have we?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
you
don't know.
started recording. Yeah,
Okay, well, I know that there's only about 50 episodes to this one, whereas the other one was like 80. But the PS4
yeah,
one, that's going to be the longest one by a mile, just because there's so many more achievements on that one because of 114, and it's the one that we've played the least amount of.
yeah.
So we're basically going to have to do every single achievement. Because not only that, but I like the most I played on the PS4 edition was on this world. And it's obviously had cheats enabled. So yeah, it's basically, like I said, we're going to be starting from like completely from scratch, like I was like I will be doing on the Switch and the PS3, but that one's on my own. I haven't actually recorded any more of the since my little incident with the thing crashing. I haven't actually recorded any more days. I was going to, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
you are sorry.
So I'm with you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I intended to, and then I just kind of like I keep going. Oh yeah, I'll record some later, and then I just get either into doing something else or I'll just go off the idea. But
Yeah.
I think maybe when the half term comes around, I'll definitely be playing that. I also want to, just as a little personal goal, I want to complete the PS3 edition. Just because I've got Minecraft on that, but like I obviously can't record it. So I want to, because I'm going to be taking my Vita to Berlin. Just for like on the plane and just like in the room as well. We're not going to be in the room for long, because we're like, you know what annoyed me? This is how much of a miserable beggar I am. At the start of each day, instead of putting wake up, the teachers put jump up, and for some reason that just really annoys me because I know I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna be going right. Okay, wake up, shake up, give yourself some makeup. Everybody's moving. I'm not gonna be singing and jiving down the corridors. Come on, guys, wake up from your slumber. Golden
Good
slumbers
God.
fill. You know, I'm gonna be like, oh, what the bloody hell that? I got like 3 hours sleep, doesn't it? No, me, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go to sleep in a minute at like 11 o'clock, and then I'll be like,
Yeah.
still up at like 2 o'clock, like.
Most people would.
Yeah. Got to share a room with my mate as well. Luckily, I was so lucky that there was like a guy that I knew and I was mates with going, because like the rooms are split off into genders, and the other two I know them, but I don't talk to them, and they don't like me, and I don't like them. So it would have been
Sensible people.
really awkward if we had to like sleep in a room together and share a bathroom and all that. But luckily, I'm quite good mates with the guy I'm sharing a room with. So
Gotta feel sorry for him.
yeah,
Sharing a room with you.
thanks.
I mean, does he know what he's letting himself in for?
Yeah, he's given me some rules. And
No peeking while he's getting changed.
yeah, yeah. The main rule was one at a time in the bathroom, which made me laugh because he's not fortunate looking, but
That's bloody charming.
I'm not lying.
Eh?
I'm not lying, and I think he'd agree. I'm not giving this to you. I'm just dumping it out on the ground. But yeah. So that's gonna be we're only there for like I don't even know. We're only there for 2 full days.
Yeah, it's a long way to go just for 2 days.
Yeah, but the flight's only an hour.
Fair enough. Yeah, but you've got flight might only be an hour, but then you've got to allow for if there's any delays leaving the airport and that.
But it's airports. There's never going to be a delay.
Yeah, they always take off on time and land on time. Never any problems.
Yeah, never a problem.
That could be a challenge getting through customs.
Yeah, there's one girl who's got quite a bit of medication, so she said she's nervous because she knows everyone's gonna be waiting for her.
Oh, that's understandable. I've got to try and find my way home now.
But yeah, I recorded a video with Bloodstorm the other day.
Yeah, I saw you online. That's when I was tempted to just jump on the call and scare the crap out of you two.
Oh yes, yeah.
Right.
I actually recorded a few. Do you remember I was telling you about how I recorded with the guest capture the flag video, the minigame capture the flag with Sam?
Yeah.
Well, I did Terror Tridents with Steve.
Oh, yeah.
And I let him pick it as well. I was just like, pick a 1v1 game that you might want, and then I think the next one we're gonna do is Classified Castle, but I'll leave it a little bit until we record that.
Which one's Terror Trident?
That's the one where there's like 2 tridents.
Oh, that awful one.
You only hate it because you're not good at it.
Don't need to be that harsh.
Well, you crap.
That's charming.
I was thinking, by the way, because when I'm in Berlin, I'm not going to be able to record a podcast for that week. So,
That's all right.
what I was thinking, and I think I proposed this idea to you, is that maybe you record the audio. Don't panic. It's not like a I don't know, a thingy. A thingy? What am I on about here? I was gonna yeah, you record the audio just like an hour long or something. And then I'll just record some gameplay and I'll splice them together and upload it. Like if I'd like pre-record some gameplay. And then because then I can do that there.
Do you know what the chances are of that happening?
Well, hold on. Hold on. I was gonna say, if you were to prepare a few questions, you could get somebody on and do an interview and do another guest. Oh, but then that would mean that Sam's not the first guest. And in the video, we were like, oh, he's the first guest. How do you feel?
Yeah, I think you know what the answer to that question is.
Well, I would like to do one, like, try and experiment with it a bit, like, while... We're going to need to end this soon. My voice is hurting. I would like to try and experiment with it a little bit, for while I'm in Berlin.
I've got 12 dogs.
Okie dokie. Failed attempt at trying to change the subject.
No, there's not much chance of me doing that because I don't like talking.
Yeah, so you're on a podcast.
It took me about 4 or 5 attempts to do my build off this week. Because I kept messing it up. And I don't mind gassing on it yet. But if you ever go off, I'll just suddenly go quiet. Because I never know what to say and I haven't got the gift where I can just talk like people like Exuma does.
Yeah. Well, all right. What if you like got someone on? You just tried out doing a normal podcast and say, okay, EJ's not here, so we've got his dad on this week.
No. Because I know exactly what questions I'll be asking him. So, Keith, tell me, what is EJ like as a child?
Well, he was a little shit.
Yes. You can see where I'm coming from on that one.
Well, no. I'm not saying you have to do a Q&A with me dad. Like, just do like a normal podcast, but like, instead of me, it'd be like, or anyone.
I mean, in theory, I'm going to regret suggesting this one. I think the prime candidate could be Bloodstorm, given what he's got coming up on his channel.
Oh, there we go. I'll message Bloodstorm and tell him that you want to do an interview with him. There we go.
No,
Problem solved.
no, it's just an idea. I'm not saying I'm going to do it yet.
All right, go on then. We're on a podcast. We're meant to be talking. We've got 2 weeks to do this. We've got next week and the week after. No, we've got we've got this week. So it's this one, the next podcast, and then it'll be the one after. Will be the one where you're hosting it. Oh, by the way, I've completely given up on trying to record 800 before I go to Berlin.
All right.
Just because of my voice.
But the only other issue with that is, if with the podcast going on for about an hour,
Yeah.
that's going to be a nightmare for me to upload.
What, just as audio? If you upload it
No.
just as audio to Google Drive...
Oh, boy, come here, boys. Come on. Hey, good boys.
Dave, stop trying to I can't even talk. Stop trying to change the subject.
I've just acquired 4 more dogs. Go on.
I'll say if you just upload it as a audio
Because
only
what I
to
was
Google
doing-
Drive.
Is recording in Blood's Fantastic World.
You are.
Is recording in Bloodstorm's World.
Well, you can do whatever. I'm just going to come on here and do like an hour of whatever.
Again, it's not going to be. We're going to have the problem with the Easter thing.
Yeah, well, I can edit that one, and I can just edit out any bits that we mentioned about Sam being the first guest, and we could just kind of
Or
brush that. I can just like add a little bit. First guest that we recorded with and that we intended to have on.
Or we can just take a break for a week. I don't think people will really be too stressed if you don't do one for a week.
Yep. Oh god.
Or we record two before you go.
Well, I wouldn't want to do 2 unless it was like a Q&A. Unless like we did one and then we did like another one where it was like a Q&A or something. This is quite fun, this, to be honest. Like just talking about just talking about it, not even experimenting with it, just talking about experimenting with the style and like what we could do. I wouldn't want to we could miss a week, but I feel like that's too easy. Do you get what I mean? Like I was literally on about before. I was literally on about before. I want to challenge myself, and now you're here go. I'll just miss a week. It's fine.
Because what date do you go to Madrid?
Madrid?
Not Madrid, Berlin, sorry.
Easy mistake. I don't really want to say the date, to be honest, but I'll be leaving tomorrow in 2 weeks. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter because there's going to be people home, isn't it? It's not like it's going to be Home Alone. Home Alone, home, house on its own, house empty. Yeah. I leave on the 22nd.
Oh, shame.
But I'm there for full day, so I think I'm leave on the 22nd. I'll come back on like the 23rd, 24th, 25th. But like for 4 days, I'll be out of action. The rest of them are going to be recording stuff for the main channel. So that's going to be build off Lovely World, making sure everything's edited, make sure everything's scheduled and that. Just for them, like for a few weeks, just to like, so I'm not like getting back and I'm like, yeah, hi mum, missed you. Yeah, okay, yeah, record. You know.
Of course, you won't mind. She's probably looking forward to having a nice few days of peace and quiet.
She said she's never been so nervous in all her life. It's like,
Why?
why are you nervous? I'm the one going. It's like, yeah, but what if you forget your passport? What if you do this? What if you do that? And I'm like, Mum, relax.
Well, fair enough. I kind of understand where she's coming from on that one.
Well, yeah, but like, the teacher literally said she's going to take all our passports and put them in a safe.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that bit. I'm just worried what you could get up to in Germany.
Hey, well, that's we do try and keep this podcast moderately PG, so we won't go into that.
I mean, had you been going to Amsterdam, I would have been panic-stricken myself.
Amsterdam. Yeah, I'll be getting loads of biffers. You know
It would be
what?
the only
Right?
thing you could do.
Side note. Wow. Side note, right? Have I ever told you about like so if they weren't so like addictive and that, I wouldn't mind like having like an LSD trip or something. You know, like on mushrooms or
Well,
something.
back up, no drugs.
No, well, hold on. Like, I'm saying, like, if they weren't so addictive, I'm not saying, oh yeah, my plan is, and like going through and listening to like mid-period Beatles, like like Magical Mystery Tour and like Revolver, and like Dark Side of the Moon and like Meddle and like like loads of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't you think that'd be really cool?
Well, they were probably recorded when there was the high as a freaking price. So I kind of understand that.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. It's more of an intrusive thought.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about my intrusive thought when I was in Cornwall?
I'd hate to think, but go on.
There was a slope, right? There was a slope, and there was I was going up this slope, and there was a baby in a pram on its own, and obviously the brake was applied on the pram, and I thought, what if I just undid that brake?
I mean, both first two thoughts are, where the hell was mum and dad? And quite bizarre.
Leaving a baby unattended in Haven. That's a good idea. I think they were just like in the caravan, just like about to leave, and they were just like, "Oh, let me get me knickers on." Knickers? Why did I say knickers? I could have said anything, but why did I say knickers?
Just you. But
Yeah, well,
that would have been quite funny just seeing a pram go flying past.
Mummy.
I would have been tempted to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're going to hell.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyway, back to this thing, right? So would you be happy with it? Like, okay, let's just go with Bloodstorm, right? So he was the first. See, you seem to be quite happy.
To me, it just seems pointless. You recording footage and then just me and Bloodstorm gassing and doing it that way.
We'll get Bloodstorm to record it then, and then just send it to me.
Hmm.
That makes more sense because then that's less stuff for me to worry about.
Yeah. But if he's happy to do that, I'm happy to jump onto his fantastic work, his server.
Yeah.
Record it from there. Gas for about an hour or whatever, if I have to.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I'll tell him. I'll also just tell him to be prepared for him to be leading the conversation.
Yes, that's the main bit
That's
I'm concerned
the
about.
main caveat, because yeah, you don't seem to be a big fan of talking.
No, I've not got the confidence on that one yet.
What to talk?
I find it very unnatural and just not comfortable. I think it's mainly because I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, nor do I.
I never have.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think your voice is a particularly annoying voice. It's just a voice, isn't it?
It is. It's just I don't like the sound. I've never liked the sound of it.
Like, it's not like it's like I don't listen to your voice and go, ooh. Otherwise, I wouldn't have started a bloody podcast with you, and there wouldn't be loads of people listening to it. You get what I mean?
That is true.
It's not.
But yeah,
It's not like I'd get it if you had like a hello, my
going
name's
completely
Dave.
I can't say what he's done, but if you go onto Foxy's server, our dear friend has changed his name.
Oh God, what's he
But
doing?
I can't say what he's called it to because that's a bit controversial. But funny at the same time.
Which dear friend?
Who do you think?
Foxy, Bloodstorm,
No, Bloodstorm.
right? Oh,
Hence why we can't say it on air. Because we both know how his brain works or
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one of the questions you can ask him. Just go in there, try maybe like ask him like.
Actually, in thinking about that, is knowing what he's like.
Right.
Is it going to be such a good idea having him on?
We'll just tell him like to try and keep it PG. Because he can do it on his videos.
Or should we ask Callum?
Well, the reason he suggested Bloodstorm was because of the stuff like he's doing. Like he's got his fantastic.
Yeah, that's the main reason. I'm just also a bit concerned.
Well, just
I'm
tell
sure
him to
he'll
keep
be.
it PG and he'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he's gonna go. Nah, he's got to like start the video. Hello and welcome to the to the EJ and Dave podcast. EJ's not here, so we've got Bloodstorm on instead. Oh yeah, by the way, you're doing the intro.
Oh, great.
Well, what do you like? Bloodstorm gonna do it? Like,
no, I can do. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a car crash.
I'm gonna love listening to that. To be honest, I'm not even gonna watch it until it's.
I'm doing it more, making it a regular feature.
Well, I'm going away again in May as well, so.
Yeah, you suddenly be going away every 5 minutes saying, "Oh, look, I'm really busy. I can't do a podcast, but don't do it with you this week."
Yeah, maybe every time whoever's doing something interesting, get them on podcast. I was gonna say, by the way, before you interrupted me with the Bloodstorm's name, if you get like say maybe 50 is a bit too much, maybe like 30 questions.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And like you could start it off as a bit of an interview and then just go into or like you could even just like do the 30 questions, get it like, or if you did like 50, you could do the whole podcast as the interview.
I didn't realise I was going to have to do bloody homework as well. I was just going to have a gaff with them about things. Go with the flow.
Right. If you like, I was thinking like, if you did like 50 questions, you could just say, get to the end. Okay, that's the final question. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Do you get what I mean? That makes your job a lot easier.
Funny thing, I could be picking up customs in a few weeks' time and making sure you don't get back in the country.
Oh yeah, what? So then you can do more podcasts.
No, so I could have peace and quiet.
I'll be ringing you, be like, "Oh, Dave, can you bail me out?"
The word block will be coming to mind very quickly. Besides, you won't be ringing me up asking you to bail you out. You'd be loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was So okay, right. How do you think it's gonna go then? What's your plan?
I ain't got one, yeah. No point having one until we can get him to agree.
Yeah, that's true actually. Okay, next week we'll come back then with Dave's plan, and I think it's probably a good idea to end this podcast now because I don't know if it's coming across or not, but my voice, pain. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. But till then, take it easy, guys. Bye. Say bye, Dave.
Bye. Oh my lord.